Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another Final Fantasy Brave Extras video, and today we're going to be looking at Magic Markswoman Physalis and also Metze. However you're going to pronounce that. Alright, so SLBs, usual stuff. Try not to scroll as much, but there's not much to look at, to be fair. We're looking at the 120 times, which is normal. She's not premium, but she does have a 120 time modifier, which is at least something. And an EX2 for some, she's not premium because her shards are in the shop. If you're interested in that for some reason, she needs the EX2 for 150% amp for some reason. She's not premium. Just want to mention that again. And so she has some killers. I believe you actually had to unlock this on the JP side, but now you don't have to, I guess. I saw someone mentioning that. I didn't look, but I'm assuming that's true because I don't know why you would mention it otherwise. So if you unlock this, you get quad cast. But what's the point of the quad cast? Let's look. Let's look and see for ourselves here. You can actually cap with these F-type abilities, which is something to do in your off time while you're waiting for your SLB to be activated again. And let's look at the SLB here. So the normal LB is pretty worthless besides the gun and peril, which is okay, I guess. And then you have the 40% gun and peril in the SLB. And you also get some modifier buffs, only for 5 turns, have 99, however many turns. This obviously is one of the focuses, but it's so bad still. So 300 times on an ability. Let's look. Let's look and see what that's about. So now these are like 1,800. That's not good enough. for an ability, I guess this would also help it a little bit. So you'd have to use this too. So now that's like for these ones on the bottom. Oh, these are only against types. So you really only focusing on this one then. So it's only like what, like 1,700? Or, yeah, I think so. Math is hard in the morning. And also, was it 300 or 500? I can't remember already. 300. So it is 1,500 for this. That's not worth it. That's not worth it, guys. And also, this is a meme. This is pretty good though. I like this. 500 MP is pretty good. And her main strength actually is for the Garuda Tower. And the people on the JP side used her for this. People on my Discord used her for this. So she's literally only good in Garuda Tower because she has a lot of AoE abilities and stuff. That's about it. Like, you wouldn't really want to bring her anywhere else because she's not strong enough. Let's look. Well, her LB's only one is a single. Her SLB is only a single target, but her LB's AoE at least, so that's also helpful. Because it also has defense break for everybody. 80% is probably going to be good enough to kill some of those mobs. So 480 over 500. That's not worth it. She's not good. You would only bring her because especially for this leader skill, it's quite good by the way for Garuda Tower. She's only good for Garuda Tower. So if you haven't done it yet, and you pull her from like the video summon or something, more than once, hopefully, then you'll be able to, do that Garuda Tower if you haven't done it. If you haven't been leading on to what I'm going to be giving her a score, it's probably going to be like, because I gotta be more harsh because Neo Vision Plus is coming, so I'm going to give her a 6 out of 10. My scores from now on until Neo Vision Plus are going to be a lot more scrutinizing because I want you guys to save your Lapis. I want you guys to consider what you're pulling, and this is not worth it, especially with that one banner that the one we're not. This is off topic now, but like, look at that other banner with those 4 units on it that are also coming out. Why would you ever pull on that? I made sure to tell you guys not to pull on that on my news video, but don't pull on that other banner. All right, we got Metze here, and he is the one that most people are looking at. Even though I'm always surprised now. Like in the past, like last year, people were like, I don't care about JP breakers. But now everybody's like, oh, I have to care about GP breakers because now they have certain things that I need. So it's very weird for me to see that. So he has a field effect, which is decent. 3 field effects in 1 for 40% in peril. Pretty decent. And he also has a 40% field effect for water if you don't want to use that one. But you could also use that in general. And you also get 160% water in peril. Also, after 3 turns, you get 89% defense spirit break, not 90%. That's the reason why I always think that people don't care because it's not 90%. Because we have 90% on global. But I guess some of you guys still care about them, so I gotta take them a little more seriously. 89% defense spirit break on the SLB. Obviously his damage is not going to be very high, and obviously the imperil of his weapon is not going to be very high. But the water imperil is good. It's good. So, still, you probably shouldn't pull. He's good, but you probably shouldn't pull. You kind of want to hope to just get him from like a video summon or something. Like, I know it's so easy to say that, but actually, if you saw my community post, I got quite a few, on banner new Neo Vision units from the video summons. So don't skip them, guys. Do not skip the video summons. I know some of the ads are really stupid and long and annoying, but those are temporary. But the Neo Vision units get from it are permanent. So I think it kind of trades off a little bit. I think it's worth, suffering a little bit of the annoyance of the ads, and then you get a new Neo Vision unit for free. It's actually crazy, right? So I'm going to give him a 7.5 just because he's useful for water teams, but obviously you're not bringing him for damage. Obviously he doesn't have the best breaks of all time, but he has good breaks for the water team. So that's going to be it. There's not much else to talk about, unfortunately. However, I suppose we can look over the schedule again. I'm going to try to do it. I remember I said I was going to do that in the 1st of February, and I didn't do it, so I'm going to do it this time. Alright, so here we are in JP, and we're going to go all the way down quite a bit. And we're still scrolling. We're almost there, though. So here we are with Metze and also the Physalis. So we skipped over this collaboration down here. It was Randy, Prim, and also Papoy. Someone on my comment section really wants Papoy, but I don't know if they're coming or not. Don't know. So yeah, there they are, but now we're all the way up here. And the next one, I don't know if they're going to skip this or not, if they're going to skip FMA. Back then I probably said, oh, they're not going to skip it. I believe I said that, but I don't know now. I don't know what they're thinking. So they might skip all 4 of these units as well to just skip ahead to Neo Vision Plus, because obviously these units are not coming on the global side. Then there's Final Fantasy 14, which was, I don't know how they're going to implement that on global because it's all free. And it's a Vision World, so I don't know. I guess it's just going to have to be one of those dead weeks. That's all I can think of for that. And then Neo Vision Plus comes out. As you can see, that's the first Neo Vision Plus unit that lasts well. And so there's not much longer. It might be in March, but I don't know how they're going to stretch this out to March. Some people were like, oh, it's going to be in March. I wonder how they're going to be doing that at this point. Because they skipped the Secret of Mana collab, unless it comes out next week, which I don't know. And then they probably are going to skip the FMA collab. Because if they skipped the Secret of Mana collab, they're probably going to skip this one too. So, and then obviously Esther and Sylvie already came on the global side, so you can pretend that doesn't even exist. So that's it. I don't know how we're getting to March with this right now, because it's only the 8th right now, right? It's only the 8th of February, and we're almost already there in terms of scheduling. So it could still be March. I don't know. I don't know how many dead weeks they're gonna have though. I don't know, guys. Neo Vision Plus is coming though. I mean, regardless if it's coming to March or not, it's coming soon. There aren't very many more banners left. So are you really gonna spend all your Lapis on Physalis and Metze? Probably not. I don't think it's a good idea at this point. If you haven't been saving already, you should be saving now. That's the mic drop. You should have already been saving. I've been telling you guys, I've been grabbing onto your shoulders really, really hard and saying, why aren't you saving? I made at least 5 videos talking about you should save your lapis in tickets. And some of you guys actually have been doing that. I've been seeing like, oh, I have like 100k lapis or something. That's very good. That's very good. You're definitely gonna be ahead of the pack with all of your lapis being saved because you didn't pull on all these trash banners. No offense to some of those units, but come on. Alright, so I'm gonna probably make another scheduling probably in 2 weeks because we'll actually understand more about what's going on. We don't really know what's going on right now. Did they skip both? Are they gonna skip both collab banners? Don't know. But in 2 weeks we'll probably know though. And then we'll see what Final Fantasy 14 is gonna be looking like. Because like I said, it's free. Obviously because it's 14. And there's also a Vision World tied to it. Not the most interesting Vision World because all the equipment isn't really that good. I didn't even grind any of it. But it's still Vision World. You still want to try and get rank 1. Alright, that's going to be it. Thank you guys very much for watching. Appreciate you. See ya. Peace.